Semi-final time. Team Vengeance against the Absolute Legends. We got a best of one on our hands still, ladies and gentlemen. We're on bind now. And this is actually promising to be a really interesting game. I don't really know what to expect here, but generally speaking, Absolute Legends is of course one of the top teams in Europe for sure now. The interesting part is that the Purple Cobras participating in the tournament got already beaten earlier today. And yeah, we have now the team of Vengeance making it all the way to the semi-final, and they had a couple of very impressive games so far. We have also with Enzmai, the brother of a former Heroes of the Storm pro player, Sevka, so that adds a little bit more spice to it. Now, obviously, we already cast the Legends in the past. Carcass and his boys are quite strong and really a force to be reckoned with. It's not going to be easy for Vengeance. I mean, generally speaking, I would probably give the role of the top dogs in this particular match now to the Absolute Legends. They seem to be the more experienced players just in general. Good push out, though, from Vengeance with 2 into the bathroom, making sure that they can control over the orb, so that's already nice. A little bit of a stack on B. Long from Carcass and his team here. When it comes to the agents played, it's pretty much the standard. I mean, very much so down the meta. There's a bit of a difference in Sova being played by Vengeance, and we still have with Raze really nice control and opening fragger for Absolute Legends. But each team walks away with an orb early on. Bit of a slow approach, no rush onto any of these points in the pistol round. Mainly ghosts that have been bought. We have Nice with his armor, and he's also the one controlling the spike right now as they're starting to move in. Could walk right into Perfect God over here. I mean, honestly, he played really solid in the games before. He made a bit of fun of his name, of course. But it turns out Perfect God is not a nickname, it's a description. And he comes in with the entry frag, gets one, but it gets taken down. Carcass himself also with an early kill here. Yeah, they get slowed down a bit by the Incendiary, but here's the attempt. They're locked down. Good kills. Enzmai down. Mizuna as well. Carcass still alive. 3 versus 1. And they drop Dawn. And that is the lead in this best of 1 here at the semi-final of the Wave Esports tournament. And in addition to that, the extra plant on top of it. So extra credits in the hands of the attackers. And we have them with Spectres, so they commit immediately their resources to some weaponry. We got some SMGs, some submachine guns for them. Even a Phantom here for Nice, who made the compromise to go into only light armor instead. But that's a good opening for them. And they are making pretty much the same play that they did already previously. They keep Cypher over on A, as again the push out towards... Ooh, that's a quick kill. Enzmai is getting 1 hit in. He was able to push out on Hookah and get a kill in. They traded. Nicely done, Dawn, with the kill against Carcass. What the hell? They're playing pistols only here, and they're actually doing fairly well with it. Nice is still able to tank Enzmai down. We have Perfect God now moving through the bathrooms here, pretty much uncontested. Nobody else inside, but generally speaking, it's a 3 versus 3 setup. Now, there are no weapons in the hands of Team Vengeance. That's the problem. Even with the kills that they got, they weren't able to recover any guns. So that's a bit problematic. Couldn't push out here. Maybe now an attempt by people to make the move and recover at least 1. And yep, well, can't get too much here. Alright, only thing that he gets is a ghost. I mean, it's an upgrade, don't get me wrong, right? Better than nothing. Perfect God then again. He's the one who will face the onslaught in just a second. Thankfully for him, he's not alone. But he gets the peek and immediately moves back. Good for him. Gets the info, moves out. The ball is already in. Everybody else moving into a little bit of a jump scout. But nearly gets the hit in. He himself connects, though, and has only 14 hit points left. Unfortunate. Breaks this down. Already the kill against Dawn. Seems like right now the control is just a little bit too strong for the Legends. Again, they have their submachine guns. And of course, there's only pistols against them. Alright. Holding a position over here, over on the left side. Pipple is already down. Nice is still waiting it out too. Perfect God goes down. And that's a 2-0 already. Yeah, job well done thus far. Spike down again, so another successful attack for the Legends with a 2-0. They're setting themselves slightly ahead of their opponent, but of course now in the third round, this is where we have full rifles. For Team Vengeance, we got the Operator though for Carcass. So Carcass with the Op is gonna try and zone down the bathroom. So far the play every single time from Team Vengeance has been to move towards bathroom, push out aggressively and go for the orb. And this time, let's face it, if Perfect God tries that again, he's likely gonna fall.
Right here.
Even the early commitment. Ooh, a little bit of a wallbang over here too. I was honestly waiting for him to just play it by ear and wait for the move for the orb, but instead Cider is the one pushing it out and taking control of it. So actually covers for Carcass. And Carcass is now moving in with the Operator again. Moves out. Tries to connect the shots. Slow. Around the corner. Not really peeking out too much. We have also Cypher on B this time. Really slow. Just double checking. Nobody really going for an aggressive play just yet. A lot of patience here for Absolute Legends. This is going to be an important round for them. They are slightly outgunned by their opponent, but they also have the ult from Carcass. So if they make a commitment onto a site, they can go straight in with an attempt to flush them out with the ult, take a little bit of control. If they are able to go on to B and plant, then they could also control with the ult all the choke points towards spawn, which can be also super important. Or simply delay any kind of potential defuse. Already, commitment over here. There's the ult, and they're flushing them out as we speak. Everybody else is moving in, trying to go for the kills. Mizun takes side on the other hand, but gets killed as well. Good defense right now from the Legends. They're doing extremely well over here. Time's ticking. Carcass, on the other hand, is beasted it. 10 seconds left. They need to go for the plant, and they're trying. And they're just barely able to set it up, or are they? Endsmy comes in. The attackers winning. Dawn goes down. Only 2 standing. 3 points to 0. Absolute Legends with absolute dominance in the early rounds of this best of 1. The semi-final ongoing now. And of course, once more, money is a little bit short. Well, relatively speaking. Of course, 3 rounds losses in a row. You get 2,900 credits. That's a fair amount of pocket change, let's be honest. They could go for a Bison. They actually do.
That goes there.
Not a full save for them right now, but instead they are making sure that for the next round they got everything that they need. So they invest into 1 SMG. We also have them with the Sheriff. Nice, on the other hand. Takes Endsmy down very quickly here, who poked out on Hookah. A little bit too aggressive, and once more the patience of Absolute Legends paying off here. Just waiting it out, getting the quick kill in. We still have Perfect God moving through and gets taken down by Carcass, who is looking for another kill and gets it! Gets it easily, takes Dawn down. That's 3 eliminated, but they lose 1. Carcass with the triple and wins the round for the team. I'm gonna take another quick look at that. So here's another kill for him. That's the second one in this setup. Loses one of his allies, but with another shot is able to win them the round. That's 4 points on the board against 0. Incredibly solid setup now for the Legends, taking the lead here. But once more, we have the eco for a full buy for Team Vengeance, and Pipple has an Operator now as well. He's moving on to B now. Actually, yeah, pretty late rotation towards B here for him. Question, of course, Carcass homing in on the orb. If that one's taken, he can always try and simply get a blind shot through the smoke, but in this case doesn't really have to make that play. Also, outside of Carcass, Zik is sitting on the left side, trying to home down C-Long, always poking there a little bit. Yeah, nobody poking against him just yet, but he has taken control, and they're moving through Hookah as we speak. Hookah gets attacked here right now, and Pipple gets the kill. At the same time, A is also still being assailed, but we also have, in addition to that, Pipple coming through and getting taken down by Nice, who follows it up with his second kill against Dawn. So they take control of Hookah, but in the meantime, Carcass is pushing onto A. And Perfect God was the one defending over there. And is now starting to fall back in order to help out, but he needs to be really careful, because even with 30 HP left, and check that in. People gets revived. Oh, that's a good revive for the operator there. They still hold to it. Yeah, there's the ult as well. Nicely done. Perfect God is buying time and zoning them out. It's a 4 versus 4. Good setup for them. Yeah, in addition to that, we obviously also have Ensmai sitting now deep and tries to take... Oh, good hits. They went over towards B again on the other hand. That's a little bit of a problem. Yeah, nice commitment already to the breach ult in an attempt to stall them out. Time is ticking. It's only 8 seconds left. 7 seconds. They're barely going to be able to get the plant through, but they are. Just 4 seconds before it's over. Misun takes Carcass down. That was an important one. Where people... Oh, nearly getting the kill over here. And Smile goes down. That leaves us with 3 defenders against 3. And we have Perfect God moving through here and getting the headshot in. Beautiful kill against Xek. Nicely done. Moving on to the side now with the rest of the team. Should be able to go for the defense here, especially since people just finished it off with the 5th kill. And that is the first point now for Team Vengeance. Well done. Ah, fighting back here. This one was again another important one because they pretty much spent all their money in order to get those weapons. Carcass immediately with another operator. So we got Op versus Op here, but good for Team Vengeance. Putting that point onto the board and starting to take a couple of kills. Right now, 8 kills for Nice. I mean, he has been crushing there. Really good moves by him. Carcass then again with one sniper after another. A lot of ults are now in play too. Super important in this case, of course. And, well, let's have a look over here. Carcass could again go for the operator play. Yeah, and the orb gets actually taken. It's a little bit too late. Tries to get the hit, but doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, that orb was already secured.
Smoke's down.
And now they're starting to push onto the point. So we have Ensmai getting blinded right now. Pushing through, gets 1 kill together with Perfect God. He himself needs to be careful. Trying to go through lamps here. 4 versus 5. Trying to help out. Yes, everybody is rushing over. Sage is already coming in through the showers, but there's currently nobody. Good kill. Zig takes 1. Bomb is obviously already in. Carcass is the one trying to cover their back. There's nobody coming from over there. Oh, that's a good setup. Good kill. Perfect God. Just let it rest for a second, lets it reset, and is able to get the kill for the team. Moves around once again, and they're going for the defuse here. Going for the defuse, covering the angle, getting the kills in against Carcass and Cider, and that's another point on the board. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a match on our hands. Team Vengeance. 2-5, closing the gap slowly. More than enough money, though, for the attacking side. I mean, to be fair, Cider needs a bit of an assist. Actually, they don't have as much money as I thought. Cider is gonna walk away with only an SMG. And Zig has to also make a choice here. He can either go into a full armor or an SMG, or he needs to invest in lime or armor instead. But nope, it's gonna be SMG for him as well, and a full armor instead. Spectre play for him. Alright. So, Carcass, again, this time looking over here. Oh, looking for the kill and nearly getting it. That could have been a fantastic opening frag for them. Didn't quite work out that way. The 2 Cypher players, more or less, with a bit of a cameras there over on A. But the main force is moving in onto Hookah and B long. Pipple tries to hold that angle here, and Reyes could be pushing in just a second. Problematic. Misun is already falling back here. Yeah. There's vision. Alright. Get some information. Pipple himself not taking any damage just yet. Has the ult. Uses it. Homes down on B long and buys himself a little bit more time with the Hunter's Fury. In the meantime, Perfect God was starting to chase down. Oh, 3 hit points. Oh, and Cider comes in with the SMG and gets the kill. Nice. Takes control of A, at least to an extent. And Smai is still sitting there with his Cypher and trying to play it slow, but the fight over on B isn't done yet either. Honestly, Perfect Legends is still sitting there with 3. We got Dawn. Yeah. Getting the info. Getting the kill. Dawn with a beautiful play here. Trying to control the entry point as much as he can. Controlling Hookah too. Getting a little bit of damage in. Sees actually Raze. Lots of good information for him. Gets another kill. Gets 1. Gets 2. Could even get the 3rd one. And he actually does. Dawn with a fucking ace. Beasting it. Look at that finish here. Comes in, gets one, stands in Incinerary, swips around, gets another one, and finishes it off right there. Unbelievable setup by Dawn now. Beautiful kills. Sexy play of the Breach player for Vengeance. And that is now nearly a tie in the series. I mean, yeah, 3-4. This is going to be a clutch one. Dawn with sick plays. Seriously. Great play by him. Now, a bit of a different approach now, as the attacking team has gone into, I mean, pretty much only Sheriffs. Nice is the only one who's actually investing into a proper weapon. Well, they are making their way over onto A again, but we already have Enzmai sitting there at the side. Has to be careful with Showers, of course, too. So they need to cover all their bases right now. There's 3 sitting on B. Everybody else is currently busy on A, and mostly the attackers are doing their job here. We have only Carcass. Only Carcass is over. Yeah, Carcass is actually getting down by Dawn. Dawn is continuing with the kills. That's 6 in a row now for him. Full control over here, though. Only 2 defenders. Perfect God and Enzmai. Those are the 2. Starting to move around again. Alright, trying to wrap around here. There's the ult. Nice. Pushing them back into... Oh, ho, ho. Good kills. Enzmai and Perfect God. They get 1, they get 2, and Perfect God isn't done. He's going through the wall. Another nice Sage wall to give them some cover as they're planting, but it doesn't matter. They come in, and people plus Perfect God are just way too much for Zik to handle. That's the tie right there. 4-4. Holy macaroni, baby. Now we're talking. Yeah, we got a game on our hands, to say the least. It started off with a 4-0 lead for the Absolute Legends, but then Team Vengeance had absolutely enough. Came in, and Dawn in particular. Don't know what they did to him, if they insulted his mom or girlfriend, but he got mad. Put the ace off, and then immediately started the next round with the kill against Carcass. Talking about Carcass, he's back on his gun, of course. He's back straight up. Oh, no! Pipple wins the duel and gets the second kill against Cider. Someone stop that kid. What's happening here? He kills the op player on the other side, and then he gets the follow-up against Raze too. Mizun gets another one, and, well, over on B. Yep, Dawn comes in, takes the kill against Naze. Nice. Guys, Absolute Legends gets absolutely dominated over here. Last man standing is Sage, and, I mean, like, poor Xek is just sitting there. It's like, the fuck am I doing now? It's like, can I maybe plant? It's like, do I save? Do I try and plant? But, yeah, good luck with that. Team Vengeance is still covering all of their bases here. I mean, quite literally, they have Sova over on A. He's looking down Showers, though, so maybe a shot of planting the spike? That would give somebody... That, on the other hand, was beautiful. Okay, again, we're gonna take another look at that. Yeah, he died, but still. Comes through, takes his time, moves in. I might have called that one a little bit too early. Sorry. Comes in, bam, gets 1 and gets 2 just before he gets taken down. So Xek makes the best out of the bad situation, I suppose. Takes 2 players down. Dies, of course, as well, but at least costs them quite a bit of money. So a good trade for him just at the end of the round. Another forced half buy for Absolute Legends. The important round for them is, of course, the next, but here they invest in some light armor and also Sheriffs. And the center of attention is going to be A this time. The only one peeking over towards B is Raze. Perfect God. Again in the Showers. Careful. Yeah, 4 men are already moving through Showers, or at least trying to. So Perfect God is going to have a tough time controlling all of that by himself. Raze is sitting on a short, but still. 5-4. They won 5 in a row. That's a lot of money now. Every single round that Absolute Legends loses. There's also a fair amount of cash that is being floated by Team Vengeance, despite the kills against them in the previous rounds. And they're playing it incredibly deep right now. You can see it on the minimap. On every single point, they're super low. There's the Incinerary, gets used. That slows them down already. Gets another smoke also connected. Really nicely done. Perfect God is controlling this so well. And here comes the cage, of course, too. So you get the cage in as well. There's one kill. There's the second. Easy, easy. Perfect God with the help of Enzmai controlling the bathroom. Exactly and now we have a 4 versus 3. This isn't over for Absolute Legends just yet. Don't get me wrong. They still have a shot here, but those were 2 kills against them. But of course, they're also playing pretty much an eco round now. Spike hasn't been planted. That was the most important part of this entire play. Perfect God denied the spike plant and now recovering it. I mean, good luck. There's 3. Oh, be down in it, and there we have it. Bam! Goodbye, ladies. Dawn with another triple. I mean, Dawn is murdering. Dawn is murdering. Look at it. He comes in again. They're dancing around. Of course, it's a great situation for them. He takes 1, he takes 2. He goes for the 3rd. Dawn with 1 kill after another. He's sitting at 15 kills. He's nearly doubling the 2nd highest kill count. He's looking at a K... Like, if he kills a few more, he's looking at a KDA of 3. He has 7,300 at this point. This kid is just going absolutely bananas. Someone stop him, seriously. Carcass with the operator. A lot of ults, by the way, for Absolute Legends. They got 4 ults now. Got tons of ults that they can use. Could be a bit of a problem, by the way, over here for Cider if he decides to push into this. Yeah, there's 2 against him. Yeah, nice. He connects a few hits and doesn't take any damage himself. Now Carcass is still trying to make the play over here and does it. He takes Pipple down. Takes revenge for the op kill earlier today. Sick, by the way. Yeah, unfortunately for him, he's eliminated. Carcass went through the teleporter. He's trying to escape over here. Alright, same time. Good flash as they're trying to recover the spike. That's not going to be too easy. Double peek around the corner. They take Dawn down. Finally! Finally, he's dead. Already thought that guy was unkillable. Problem is that we have also, right here, another kill attempt. 1 down. Oh, Mitsune. Carcass avenges his teammates, but still, he's in trouble and he knows it too. He's up against 2 now. Definitely winnable, but problematic. Takes the teleporter again. Honestly, he just came from the teleporter. He just went to B, took the teleporter, walked over to B again, picked the spike, goes to the teleporter again, and now with the flag. Ah, the ult! Good job. Nicely done by Perfect God over here. Alright, there's the battle. But Perfect God takes the win. 7-4. Ladies, we are good to go. Absolute Legends are in a bit of trouble now. Now, they still got more or less a full buy. Light armor as a compromise, granted, but still. They still have rifles through the board. Pipple, the only one with an operator this time, so it's not going to fall that easily to Carcass again. But it's kind of awesome to see the battle between the 2 of them. It's kind of fun to see. The entire match right now is just incredible. I mean, there's really just kill for kill, time and time again. Alright. That out. Oh, opening frag right there. Yeah, nicely done. Good job. And there's another one. Mitsu comes in, gets 1. They're trying to go for 2. Not quite though. Not quite. But they're still holding on to the side. Oh, Cider! Nice. Cider is able to get a few kills in, and especially taking the operator player out was huge. Now they have a 2 versus 2 and could in theory also use the ult of... Yeah, the ult of 6. Exactly which they do. Which they do. They know exactly, as you just heard, where Enzmai is. Can he make it happen? Ah, he gets 1. He gets 1. 1 versus 1 situation. Right now, and just barely not able to make it happen. Cider puts the point on the board for the team. Absolute Legends, finally with another win here. It took them quite some time. They lost, honestly, I think they lost 7 rounds in a row now. This started with 4 round wins for Absolute Legends, and then Team Vengeance came in and were like, yeah, this losing shit, I don't know, it's not for us. We tried it, it's not really funny, I don't know why people do it, so let's just stop right here. And then it took 7 rounds for Absolute Legends to get another point onto the board. But they did it. They're regaining a little bit of momentum, but of course they have absolutely no hopes in this particular round to force the opponent out just yet. So, no more money left for either one. Oh, because obviously we're going into a swap. 7 to 5. A little bit late on the color swap, my apologies, but yeah, next pistol round right here. And off we go. Util is already out. There's a cluster grenade. Yeah, over here, Carcass is actually holding on B, or at least trying to. They see him immediately. He gets one. Perfect God gets the kill in. Only man standing is Zig, and that's, in this case, Cider going up against Perfect God, who gets the plant. Goes down. Again, he got the plant. Gotta appreciate that. That's 1,500 for the team. So that's a really decent... I mean, again, obviously you want to win the round, but if you can't make that happen, then at least try and get the plant connected so that you have a bit more money for the next round. But of course, that was the point for the Legends now. Team Vengeance, not buying. No. Ah, well, actually, they're buying a little bit. Mizun at least is going for a Sheriff. Everybody else is rocking it out with the Classic. Nothing else for them, though. And the attackers are going to push on the B again. It's a little bit unfortunate for them. Currently we have 3 defenders actually sitting on B. So Absolute Legends is stacking this a bit heavier than what they're doing over on A. Roomba is already out, as they're trying to control us over here. Some information has already been gotten by Carcass, who's attempting to hold this as we speak. Cage is also about to go down again. Pushing through this is going to be a disaster for Vengeance. Team Vengeance is going to be in trouble if they're trying to make that play. There's just too much stacked up against them here. Well, if they can maybe get an entry kill somehow. 1 down, yep, 2 down. Bam. 3 eliminated. Easy peasy. Yeah, that could even be another kill. Maybe not quite, but it's last man standing situation. I mean, there's nothing to save at this point, so might as well try and get a kill here, but of course they're going to try and chase him down now too. They're coming in from every single angle, not really envying him at all. There's the kill, Carcass gets it. But yeah, this is how it all ended. They come around the corner here. First of all, there comes the blind, insta double headshot against 2 of them. Third one falls as well, and yeah, that's more or less the end right there. 3 down, another one died over on A. That was really a solid play, and that's now 7-7. But of course, this is also the round where we have now the full buy again. So we are at a tie in this one. Both teams still need another 6 points, 6 rounds, in order to win this and advance to the final. Yeah, grand final is the next round. Again, we are in the semi. Best of 1, as I mentioned a bit earlier. And here's the push out. Playing this a bit aggressive against the... and getting the kill. Dawn is down.
Healing.
Dawn is dead. We still got the ult for Perfect God. Now he gets slightly zoned out here. Gets the orb. That's good for him, of course. Had his ult up already. I mean, at least secures it here. But still. Yeah, 4 versus 5. That's not really good. Not really off to a good start in the round. Let's see what where Sage is at. She's not even close to getting a resurrect here. I mean, not even close. No chance of getting maybe a kill or getting an orb somewhere and then going for a res. I mean, orb and showers has been taken already anyways. 3 still stacked for the defenders on B. Wall is up on A, so Sage already used it. Yeah, Xek playing it very, very safe here with the team, but they are trying to break through now. Or they will at least, any second, as we can see here. Yeah, double checking. Okay, boosting them up. Moving over. And could get the plant in at least. Cage is already in. Trying to push around that. Everybody is moving over from B, as you can see. I mean, again, you want to control spawn. You want to control spawn and you want to control window. If you get a chance to do that. Ah! 1 down already. Mizun still alive here. Gets also attacked. Takes 1, but that's not enough. Pipple dies in the ult of Carcass. Oh! And Perfect God gets a double kill. The bomb still ticking. And he gets the ult in. The ult and delays them. Delays them with the ult. Does he have an incendiary? And he doesn't. He doesn't have it. Can he get the kill? Yes! Yes! The round! The round taken by Exec, but still, what a sexy play again from Perfect God. Gets a double kill, gets also the ult to delay them, takes down Cypher, and then he falls victim to the last man standing. Exec with his Sage play is able to eliminate him and win the round for the team. The Absolute Legends taking the lead again with 8-7 right now. But fantastic effort here from Team Vengeance as they're making the plays. Sheriff time. Sheriff and light armor for Team Vengeance. Yeah, again, there's quite some time to make a comeback here. But the defense is extremely solid for Absolute Legends. And in particular, when we're talking about B, they just seem to have that lockdown completely. Breach, time and time again, is just sitting here, making his plays. Now at this point, we have actually Carcass with the Operator still attempting to lock them down as quickly as he can. And he's just waiting for them to peek again. He already got one kill and he gets Sage down. That's a nice quick jump. Yeah, Carcass gets another one. Takes a few hits himself on the other hand.
Smoke's down.
Still a 2 versus 1 trade. Yeah, Perfect God on the other hand is trying to move in right now. The problem for him is that we have someone sitting right here in the corner. Nice! Yeah. Did he disconnect? You fucker! Smart play, don't get me wrong. Smart play, but... Oh. That's just mean. That's just mean, like, I don't know. There's nothing worse than something like that happen. Oh god, that feels bad. Didn't check the corner, and, well, unfortunate. But now, again, they got the full buy. So, the last round, as I said, they only had Sheriffs, they had light armor. So, it was obviously a bit of a calculated risk there anyways. It's 9-7 now. Bit of a push out over on B, but this time the focus is heavily situated towards A. Cider has his ult, so they need to be careful with showers. If the showstopper comes in, then he can pretty much lock them down. Oh, 1 down, 2 down. Gets 2 important kills in.
You will not kill my ally.
That was an important kill, but again, at least there's a resurrect. So they get the resurrect in, and now we have a 4 versus 4. But of course, the ult is gone. So, yeah, quick look at that while they're rotating around. I'm going to take another look at this in just a second, but that's how they actually started this up. So, yeah, it was a really good setup for them here, but the party isn't over. They're making a remove into showers once again. 2 holding B, 2 holding A. So the 2 teams, well, the defenders at least are evenly spread out. On the attacker side, it's a bit of a different story. So as they're moving through the showers, we also have Ensmai still holding on to ult. Okay. Could go also for the smoke. Ult is up, by the way, for him as well. Pushing through quickly. Double checking the corner on the right. And yep, there he is. Pin 1 gets the kill regardless. Nice gets the kill. He gets the trade. But he goes down, and there's the kill against Xek right here. 2 standing. Moving over right now from B. Zig is taking towards the top. Carcass is trying to go for the long shot. Quite literally. And moves out. Yeah, and falls back. Again, he's last man standing. You want to save the op if you can. And steals away with the tail between his legs. I mean, again, it's a smart play to make, obviously. You have the Operator, you're going up against 3. There's just no way you're going to take this one. Operator is a shitty weapon if you want to retake. Unless they literally just jump in front of you and take them down. Shooting fish in a barrel is not happening. So now we're looking at 8-9. Yeah, it's close. It's a back and forth the entire time. It's honestly beautiful to watch. Yeah, the rebuys are not... Yeah, well, Carcass has to actually... No. Yeah, no. Carcass can buy for Zig, and Xek has enough money. So they can go for a full buy, more or less. So that should work for them. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Xek has to still buy himself something if he wants to. Carcass actually without armor here. Alright, there's the last one. Dan Karkas has not bought himself an armor.
Smoke's down.
Actually, he's at 50. Doesn't get shown here, though. Alright, a little bit of a bug with the UI, apparently. So he is still at a full armor, but for some reason it didn't show. Doesn't really matter too much, because armor or no armor, Pipple goes in and says, you know what, I'm kind of done with you, so it takes him down. And that's the first kill over here. That leaves Breach pretty much alone on B. And nobody else. And everybody on the other side is starting to move in. Noteworthy is that we currently have Zeke still double checking Hookah, and he is currently sitting in the teleporter, so he could always move through. Talking about moving, we even have rotations coming over from A towards it, and in that case it was actually Cider that started to sneak onto B, but the entire attacking team is making their move now onto A instead. And the only one standing at A is Xek. And he doesn't have any information just yet, but he's gonna find them sooner rather than later. Now they're giving Ensmy a little bit more time to move into showers. But yeah, there's the smokes. He goes for the slowdown immediately. It's banged a little bit. And is very much alone here. Nobody else is even remotely coming in to help him out here. Gets now a flash. Dude, he's just sitting there. Team, help, help. And when the rotation is coming, the question is always, is it coming quickly enough? And it's a bit of a questionable one right now. But yeah, bomb's ticking. Zeke is taking the teleporter. The elevator, not there fired. Kill against Zeke, and Smite takes him down. Over here, Cider is trying to swing around and might be able to get something done. Ult is in again. Goes for the ult once more, tries to get the hit, and they move away from him, no problem. There, on the other hand, oh, the kill, Pipple gets the ult kills in, 1, 2, 3, the attackers taking it. Yeah, really good control from them. Pipple gets the ult out. First of all, they had the Brimstone ult, they also had, in this case, the Sova ult. And the Hunter's Fury just locked them down there completely. It was a really good setup. The only thing that they really needed to do is make sure that the Showstopper doesn't connect with them and doesn't take them down, and that's what they did. So it's tight. It's absolutely tight, ladies.
Right here.
Great, 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 great game. It's a fantastic semifinal. Continuous back and forth here. Cider. Yeah, Cider and Zig, both of them with SMGs here. Yeah, it's getting a little bit thinner for them. Oh, that could get nasty. I actually love this, that someone on A side is opening the teleporter up so that Zik can move in. He uses the camera to see where they are, and then he knows if they can just simply come in and take them down. Yep. Alright, didn't quite work out the way that he intended to, but the idea behind it is honestly fantastic. I really like that. Haven't seen it too often. Okay, is zoning out Hookah. Buys them a little bit more time too. Oh, and Xek gets down as they all rotate over to A. I mean, at least that is a little bit of information given. Cider is now fully aware that it's likely that he's going to get some company over here. He himself only with a Bulldog though, but that's enough to get one kill. Nearly gets the second, but Dawn shuts him down. Takes quite a bit of damage in the process though, and with Sage gone, doesn't mean no heal for him. So 2 versus 2. Yeah, and gets immediately wrecked. So only Carcass is still remaining, and this time he might be able to retake it. He's 1 versus 2 now. Changes weapons. Oh, and gets dropped from 2 sides. Guys, Team Vengeance, they have taken the lead again. Team Vengeance have taken the lead once again. 10-9. 3 points, and they would take the Absolute Legends down and move on to the grand final. What a... I mean, seriously, what a series for them already. What a tournament for them. And no money. No money for the Absolute Legends. The Absolute Legends are absolutely broke. It's not really true. They actually have a fair amount of money. I mean, they don't have enough to go for full buy for everybody, so they decide that they go on only into Sheriffs right now. Which is still fucking terrifying with the aim that they obviously have. I mean, again, you can still win that round. That's some serious equipment that you're rocking. But obviously the idea is that in the next round they have a full buy for everybody, not only when it comes to your rifle and armor, but also utility is going to be important for them. Yeah. Mizun takes Nice down, so 1 eliminated. They're going to try to go through Hookah as well. Zeke is pretty much left all alone here. Carcass. Perfect God. It's coming in already as we speak. through the hookah window. No vision over here just yet. Mizun takes Carcass down. Good hits. And there's the kill against Zek. And goodbye, Cider. Cider is also eliminated. Yeah, nicely done. Let's take a quick look at that just before we're heading into the next round here. So the final few hits, Sage is pushing through, gets taken down, and then towards the back they have only Raze to deal with, and they do that without any problem at all. So now that we're heading into the next round, we got a 2-point lead for Team Vengeance, but both teams, of course, with plenty of money to buy again. 2 light armors though for Absolute Legends, but we got a double operator right now. Nice and Carcass, both with operator plays. Yeah, and at this point, we have Carcass already trying to control this. Ooh, Incendiary zoning them out very nicely. Oh, Cider is dead right away. Damn, was trying to hide in the corner this time and couldn't. Good kill from Carcass though. Takes Perfect God down. Fantastic one. That was really good on the retreat and he's able to make it happen. Zek takes Mizu. That was another one. Big ult from Breach. Carcass though, he doesn't give a fuck. He comes in and gets the connect anyways. Takes Dawn down. And that leaves us with only 1 player standing. Ends my sitting over here waiting at the lights. Oh, and takes Breach down. Gets 1 kill against Breach, but he is still very much so alone.
Cage triggered.
A little bit of a corridor that he's trying to pull out there. Completely outnumbered here. Ooh, they're playing it safe. They're playing it slow. They let him come. And they're... Oh, no! He gets the kill! He's finally eliminated by Carcass, but damn, the reaction of that kid. Flicks around and gets the connect against Sage and takes her apart. 11-10. Another entry point right there. Carcass, nice, both with 17 kills. Mizun and Perfect God sitting on 18 right now. What a setup here. 11-10. This one is going to go down to the wire if this continues. Only one with an operator right now is Carcass himself. Yeah, and it seems like the aggression is going to come straight towards B again. A little bit of a poke here. No play just yet. He's aiming down hookah. Aiming down hookah for now. We got a few ults. Again, you look over to Absolute Legends, they got 3 ults available. Now, the showstopper is not the only thing. Both Sage players have their Resurrect, so depending on the play, we could see one being brought back here. It's always a little bit tricky. I mean, depending on where you go down, it's not really all that easy to really secure a position so that you can safely resurrect somebody without an immediate counterkin following it up. We've seen it multiple times when the ult is ready for Brimstone, for example, that the target gets taken down immediately again. Talking about people getting taken down, Carcass, easiest kill of his life. Perfect God, shoulders first, doesn't bait the shot out. Carcass lays it slow. And there it is, the ult. And that's the kill again. Perfect God killed twice. That's exactly what I just talked about. Exactly the setup. The kill against Perfect God gave him the ult. And then the wall plus the resurrect attempt of Sage. And he's just waiting for it. The second he sees the wall, he knows what's coming. And all that he has to do is simply put the ult in and take it. Nice now, sitting over on B. Still they're pushing in. Mizun is down, and Absolute Legends, they are starting to play rock and roll over here. Defenders winning another one. Ensmy gets at least the kill against Carcass. And that costs them maybe the op. Probably not. Nah, Operator got taken. Like, that gets passed over. And is now in the hands of Carcass again. But the series is tied again. 11-11. 2 points. 2 points. Who takes it? This one is going to be so clutch right now. This is going to be such an important round for the two. Who gets the first match point here? That's the big question. Yeah, and full buys are available. They're even floating a little bit of additional money as we speak. Yeah, but off we go. Carcass, can he get the kill? Pushes out showers. Yep. Goodbye. Perfect God peeks in again. Carcass had enough of this shit. He had a couple of rough rounds. He was playing a couple against the opponent Sova. But now we have 4 ults available for the Absolute Legends. Seems like slowly but steadily nerves are showing for Team Vengeance. Looking at Hookah again. Looking at Hookah slowly. Brimstone had the ult ready, or has it now, but that doesn't really help them. Yeah, and Carcass is just having all the time in the world as we see Ensmai slowly pushing over towards B. Camera is zoned straight into it, but they haven't really made a choice yet. So they're still moving out, still trying to set this up. But Absolute Legends, they have a 5 versus 4, they have 4 ults ready, and they have a fantastic lockdown on this now. Slow rotation towards A now. 3 people defending. And they played deep, they played super safe, allowing for rotations. There's the aggression. They're all moving in, and bam! Cider with a double kill. Showstopper time, baby. Cider comes through, takes 3, and that's 12 to 11. 12 to 11 right here. And this could be the last one. Match point. Match point for the Legends. Absolute Legends. What a series. Again, they started off with 4 kills, 4 rounds. And then they were murdered. They were murdered in the next 7. But now they are in the lead once again. And only 1 more round. That's all they need. Keep in mind, if Vengeance wins this, round, everything's reset. You lose everything you have and you get 5,000 credits to buy. And Vengeance, they have the money. They can definitely take this. They have 3 ults too. They still got the ult for Brimstone. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. They can't peek out against Carcass though now. They can't lose someone right as it starts. They got the Sova ult, they got the Brimstone ult, they got a lot of good tools that they can use. Lot of good shit in their hands. Question is simply, where do they try and move through? Perfect God sitting towards B. They're starting to poke a little bit around the corner over here. Carcass is waiting. Carcass is shifting position. They're ulting B. They're ulting B. They're faking with the ult. They're faking on B with the ult. And all of a sudden, everybody on the Absolute Legends moves away. Oh, but Ensmai goes down. Oh, great kill by Xek. Great kill by him. The spike is down. Now they gotta defend though. Spike is down. Ooh, Misun slows them down again. Ult again from Pipple. Takes Nice down. Oh, Misun is dead too. Absolute Legends. Carcass coming in once again with the volley over here. Zig takes Pipple. Dawn takes Cider. Everybody going up against each other. And then it is. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute Legends with a 13 to 11. They win the semi-final against Vengeance and go to the grand final of the Wave Esports Tournament. GG and well played.